Alright, so I just got my Mickey ears. I don't know if that's actually what they really call them, but I got my ears, meaning I went through training and I passed my assessment. And then I was put into rotation. I got like the most boringest of all the rotation positions. I got like pick up trash and flower plots, something else, and then sweep, teacup, and was it Winnie the Pooh? So like those were boring, and then finally I was put on dispatch at Winnie the Pooh. That was fun, and then not dispatch, unload, and then dispatch at Snow White. So that was cool, I guess. Um, hmm. So anywho, all right. So I was walking through the park when I was leaving, and I wanted to stop in the middle of Fantasyland and I was gonna scream. I was gonna be like, I'm working at Disney World! But I decided not to because I figured that was a bad idea. It would probably scare guests, or I don't know, it just wouldn't make me look very good. So, hey, so I had my first day without a trainer yesterday with my ears. It was pretty awesome. Um, Actually, more than awesome, it was a rush. It was a complete rush. It was crazy. I started off by doing something called Magical Moments. I won't say what that means. I think it's better for the guests to find out what that means. Um, but let me tell you, it was pretty amazing doing that. Then I worked Pooh, Snow. Both were fun. Didn't have any problems on either one. Then I worked Teacups for most of the rest of the day. Most of the rest. So Teacups was fun. Um, Working it by myself was, I think, even more fun because I got to interact with the guests a lot more. Um, it's funny, I bumped into an Australian family like 3 times throughout the day, and every time I asked them like what rides they're riding and stuff, and making sure they got on Splash Mountain and everything, and then I let them ride the Teacups, twice. It was fun. Um, what else? And then I closed Teacups by myself. It was pretty easy. I just had to power it down, clean everything off, make sure there wasn't any garbage. And then I went to a meeting where we discussed what happened during the day, good things, bad things, more good things. Another cool thing that happened was I was working grouper at Pooh, meaning how many in your party? How many in your party? Like, for 45 minutes. And I had this family come up to me, actually a couple, and the woman asked if the ride used to be Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, and I said yes. And then I explained to her that there is a picture of Mr. Toad giving Owl, excuse me, Mr. Toad giving Owl the deed to the house, which, if you're riding the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh, you can see it. It's really neat. Yeah, and I was so excited to tell them, and they were pretty excited to hear it, so it's kind of like a win-win.